So this place might look a little bit familiar. Oh, and if you see on top of there, there's a Korok pinwheel on top of those hollow logs. Ah, yes. Another thing I learned in between streams is that I mentioned once before that I got tired of noticing bugs right as they were flying away from me. I'm like, gosh dang it. Why did I not notice that bug? It's flying away like every other bug that I did not catch. I noticed that if you buy the full Sheikah armor, just that alone, not even upgraded, but just that alone is enough to get up close to even bugs without even sneaking. And apparently, yeah, by the time you notice that they're there, you actually have a good chance to grab them before they actually do fly away, because you're actually right on top of them. So that actually was a very good find. We're actually going to go this route. See, I told you we were going to split off, try and make it a little different. So there's the mountainous terrain of Kakariko Village over there. And what is in this valley here? This little... What is this? What is this? Oh yeah, it's a little small nook here. I'm curious now. I think I've been here before, but I want to check it out. Oh. Oh. Those are bears. Those, my friends, are bears. And the only bad thing about bears is that they can't be tracked. So you can't Z-target onto them and make a easy kill. So you actually have to manually follow them and target them. And that, my friends, is our 100th Korok. So it was well worth coming in here. But we're going to avoid those bears because they are very nasty. And there's 2 of them. And it looks like they have a small little cave abode there. We're going to leave them alone. They're nature's wildlife, so they're not harming nobody. Unless I give them a reason to harm me. Since I'm doing a 3-heart run, and I probably don't have the proper armor to survive a hit from them, I'm going to leave them alone. I think that's the smartest option here. I actually want to get some more defense. So put that on. It'll be a matter of time before I drop this bandana. I'll upgrade the helmet soon enough. Oh, Lord. Okay, so where are we going? We're going to the Ritos, right? So that means we actually want to start cutting across now. But if I recall, there was... I think there was some... Yeah, there were some mounted Bokos. Come on, really? Oh, I'm surprised I haven't found that earlier. But the sheer amount of... You know what? This is good. I'll just take this. Let me take this. Because the sheer amount of weaponry in this game is just astonishing. There's so many weapons. No! You are not getting back on your horse, buddy. Thank you. Oh, would you look at that? Random circle of rocks here I was not expecting. This is definitely the Korok central. This entire stream is, actually. So this will probably be, I think, the final time going through here. at least in this area. Let's avoid those electric geese since we don't have need of them and their materials in this particular run. I think there was a Korok in these buildings. Alright, let's go meet this Prince Sidon character. And this is why I kept these weak weapon. Because I mentioned earlier that having at least one weak weapon in your inventory for those little small fry is probably worth it. Don't think he can see me from the tall grass right now. So he's going to go back in. Yeah. He's not concerned. I think there's another one patrolling on the other side of the building, but he's not going to interrupt my sneak kills. Let's use a better weapon than what I have here. Really? Okay. Okay, you just... There we go. Ooh, dang, there's more. Grab that. It's good to adapt to changing situations in a moment. No, that was... Actually, you know what? I probably could use that. Let's drop that and change it for a better, more stronger, weaker weapon, if that makes sense. That was your last horn blow, buddy. I don't think you have any friends to back you up. How sad. Alright, we did that shrine. Okay, so now we're kind of going back across here. And what I said about weak weapons? Easy peasy. Oh man, look at all that rain up there. Just like the thundercloud head on the west side near Tabarintha Gorge. This is a place of constant rain, but unlike Tabarintha Gorge, this one's a little more direct involvement of a divine beast. Okay, so I'm going to work through. I'm going to work through this whole area again. Well, most of it. Oh, hello, don't mind me. I'm just kind of... He's going to notice. Or maybe not. Yep, he is. Ooh. Even had it on fire, too. I'm curious now. Now I gotta see what's inside these things. I mean, since the treasure's just like right there, might as well. Yeah. Oh yeah, thank ya. These are actually fishing platforms for the Zolfos, which is funny enough. I actually didn't know what they were when playing through for the first time. It's not until my second time, my 100% playthrough, where I started taking my time to explore everything, to kind of breathe in the world, to really explore it, that I realized that these are fishing platforms. And oh, hello, Octorok. And they use these to fish. So if you can use them too, like these little pits here, there's usually fish swimming in the middle, and you can drop a bomb or electrify it, and then just hop in and grab the dead fish. Now my son thinks that's very unsportsmanlike, but honestly, it makes things easier for me, so why not? So if you recall, we went off to the left here to go to Death Mountain, but now we're actually going to go off to the right here. A while back, like about a day ago, yeah, sure. The Zoras can be a little pushy. And as a matter of fact, we're now dawning a new day here. So day number 32. Gotta keep remembering that. Do I have a critical on this one? Oh, yeah, the last hit of any of this is critical. That's nice. That's a nice thing to have. And we might want to actually head up this route for the shrine, actually. There's a shrine up here that is just close by that we might as well do it. Because I skipped it earlier and I said I would get it on the way back. So let's actually do what I said I was going to do. No, I've already talked with you in another gameplay, so I'm not going to do it again. And we are 4 away from our goal of 40 shrines. So anything else after that is just icing on top, and if you want to see more, you know? Because we're just doing a sampling. We're doing a sampling of shrines here. We're not doing the full gamut. If you want the full gamut, go play the game for yourself like millions of others have. Ah, yes. What is it? Major? Moderate? Minor? What type of test of strength is this? A minor. Okay. So this could probably be good. Get some guardian weapons to boot. A sword and a shield. Nice. I could replace a shield. Yes! Gotta get that flare rush in. And another. Wow, that was quick. That was so easy. So it was well worth coming to this shrine, for sure. Watch, it's going to be a weapon I can't hold. Oh. Yeah, exactly, right? Let's see here. I've used that bow for a little bit. Let's get a refresh on that durability. With the durability up. Nice. So I think I've killed enough monsters that the level of the world and the level of the monsters is increasing to include the modifiers now. Yeah, definitely get 2 more stamina links in Zora's domain. Now, where was the statue in Zora's domain? I can't remember. I got a sizable chunk of rubies. And here we go. Everybody's favorite Zora Prince.
Say, hey there, young one. Up top, above you.
How did he get up there?
Pardon the entrance, but you're a Hylian, aren't you? I was hoping perhaps you'd have a moment to talk.
So Prince Sidon and all of his subjects are basically asking any and every Hylian that comes across to help them. And this is unfortunate because most of the Hylians they come across are probably ill-equipped to actually get to their domain and possibly fight the multitude of monsters that's between us and their domain. So as we go through the area, you will see remnants of weapons and armor and things like that of past people they've asked who have possibly died along the way to fulfill and be nice to these Zoras to try and help them out. And in return, they got killed. So it's kind of a harrowing thought to think of how many people he's tried to get to help them, and in return, they lost their lives for it, possibly. Okay, so the route is long and treacherous, and since, as I said, this was the first group of people I went to, the first divine beast, in fact, most people's first divine beast, this is actually a very challenging area for people who are still just learning the game. Now, later, now that I've more experienced in the whole, how the game works and stuff, thank you, it's really not that bad. In fact, it's actually kind of easy, and the weapons you get from enemies in this area are actually similarly weak, because this is intended to be kind of like your first major area you go to. So it's a long trek to Zora's domain, so long, in fact, that they actually made it a main quest, which I find is amazingly hilarious.